Getting started, we have to talk about how to hold and grip the tactical pen. So now, the way you do not want to hold it is what we call a standard or heaven grip. The problem being is, if we were to thrust with it, the pen is going to slide out our hands and we're not going to get the necessary power. It's especially important because when we're in a stressful situation, our hand's going to be sweating, there might be blood. The best way to hold the pen is actually in a reverse grip. They also call this the ice pick grip or the earth grip. So I'm going to place it in my palm, in my hand. I'm going to grip my fingers tightly around it. Here at the top, I'm going to cap it with my thumb. That way, when I do a power strike, it's not going to slip out of my hand. Another important note is that when we use this, we want to keep this as a chamber. We need this little space here so we can actually hook the back of the neck, or we can hook a person's wrist and use it effectively as a tool. The proper use of the earth grip or ice pick grip and reverse grip is actually getting the natural motion of our bodies. So we can do this downward strike, which is a very fluid and natural motion. It's going to allow us to generate a lot of power. And very, very simple and easy to use. You can teach beginners this. To get started, I want to show you a basic angling drill that you can use in your solo practice. There are 6 angles in this drill, and in other Filipino martial arts you can find many different angling systems, but to keep it simple and to keep it short, I'm going to give you 6. The next drill I'm going to show you how to use a forehand and backhand strike incorporated in these angles. To start with our basic angles practice, I want to make sure that my same side is forward of the weapon side, which means that if my right hand is holding the weapon, I want my stance to be right leg forward. Okay? I'm going to keep my hands up and I'm going to take a good fighting stance, just like a boxer stance is fine. The first 2 angles, angle 1 and angle 2, they're going to come at the 45-degree angle. So if you notice, I bring the weapon close to my shoulder and then to my other shoulder. I'm making an X motion. Simple downward strike. This is angle 1 and this is angle 2. It's important that you move your body and that you sink your weight into every strike. The targets on this strike are going to be either the collarbones, the neck, or the head. But like I said before, you need to be very judicious about your use of lethal force. And the best place to attack are the subclavian arteries next to the collarbone. The next angles, 3 and 4, I'm going to come across. My palm is going to turn down and it's going to turn up. And angle 3, I'm going to turn my palm up. Angle 4, I'm going to turn my palm down. These are attacks either going to the kidneys or to the liver. Very smooth and very simple. Don't have to rush. Take your time. Make sure you get the fluid, natural motion. Angles 5 and 6, I'm going to come upwards. An upward strike. My palm turns up and then my palm turns down. This is angle 5 and this is angle 6. Once again, these strikes can either go to the kidneys or the liver in an upwards angle. They also can go to the floating ribs, a very sensitive spot. Alright, if you flow through them and combine them together, this is what it's going to look like. Angle 1, angle 2, angle 3, angle 4, angle 5, angle 6. Again, angle 1, angle 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. I return to my chamber posture. Okay, at speed. These are our basic angles, and here are the targets that we're going for. So angle 1, I'm either going for the collarbone or for the neck. Angle 2, collarbone or the neck on the other side. Angle 3, we can go for the kidneys. Angle 4, kidneys or the liver on the other side. Angle 5 and 6, once again, the same spot, or I can go for the floating ribs. Again, 1, 2, 3, come across, 4, upward strike, 5, and 6. Now doing the combination strikes or the counter strikes, I go to angle 1, I return angle 2. I go down to angle 2, I come back with the angle 1 forehand. Angle 3 across, coming across again. 4, forehand strike, 5 upward, 6 upward, and return. That's it. Keep it simple.